Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Breeds Originals. And for this very special episode, we'll be featuring the LEGO Custom American Lion. And here's a closer look. So hey there everyone, so we have here our completed custom American Lion. So the American Lion, also known as Panthera atrox, is one of the largest, carnivores that live during the Ice Age. And of course, I cannot move on and not do this because there are just very little carnivores that were actually identified during that time, and I wanted to make this one. So yeah, our friend Moira here will be coming back on some for later for some size comparisons, but for now let's move on with a closer look on our American Lion. So the American Lion here is pretty much articulated. It's actually based off from this particular photo over here, but there are other things that I also included so that it would have a bit more interest in terms of colors and also detailing. So the American Lion here is sports a little bit, not a very large mane to it, so it has some hair growth over here on the back, as well as on the shoulders, and also on the lower sections of the neck, as well as that of the chest of our lion. So in terms of articulation, this particular custom can open and close its mouth like so. Yes, it can move its head down at this much and up as this much, and then of course it can move its arms and legs. I mean, four legs and hind legs, and it actually has this flexible tail as well. So, well, not as flexible, but you can pose a tail any way you want, like so, and it holds. Of course, it has stud receptors on the bottom of the legs, as well as 2x2 studs on the back, so that it would be actually a Lego figure, or at least a Lego compatible figure. Coloration wise, it's pretty much monochromatic with highlights and low lights over here. It actually has a detailed base to it, as you can see. It has linings on the eyes, as well as those, what do you call those thingies on top of its eyebrows, I guess. And I also painted in the whiskers, so it looks like a lion technically. So that's it for the closer look on our Panthera atrox, or American Lion. Let's now move on to some size comparisons. Alright, so let's move on to size comparisons. And for some size comparisons, we have here our buddy Cretaceous bricks over here, and basing it off from size, compared to a minifigure, definitely this is quite large, to be honest, but there are actually some depictions of sizes of the American Lion, which is almost as big as a car, as you can see here on this particular photo, so I'm going for that. Also, my Smilodon is not small either, so we make it to a decision that we have to have a much larger creature compared to the Smilodon. So speaking of Smilodon, let's now compare it with our American Lion. So here's the Smilodon that I did way back, and I know it's needing a bit more intricacy in terms of coloration, but I haven't got a chance to make changes to it. But anyways, it still holds. You can see that it is a bit smaller than our American Lion in terms of shoulder height and also in terms of length. So both of them has the same articulation. It can open and close its mouth, although the Smilodon has some advantage where it can also move its head like so. Yeah. And there could be some restrictions here because the head of the American lion has a lot of fur on it, so probably that's why. Alright, so yeah, so let's now compare with another Smilodon that we have in the channel, or at least in the EB Universe channel, and this is the level 40 Jurassic World game Smilodon by Uncle Mike from EB Universe. So this is quite a very strong silhouette to it. You can see that it is almost, well, it's actually much larger than our American lion. You can see here the face, the head is much larger, the overall body size, and also the thickness of the entire creature is much larger as well, although technically in terms of length the American lion would still be much longer, only because it has a longer tail, and of course our Smilodon doesn't have a long tail as well. Alright, so let's now move on with another custom that I did. This is the Amphibian or Amphibian. It is a prehistoric canine that is also very large, and it's also based off from the Jurassic World, the game Amphibian. So if you haven't seen the custom yet on the video, please check it out, guys. It's a really cool video. Up next would be another canine, I would say, but it's technically not because it's a werewolf. So the werewolf here is also a recent, upload from Extinct Bricks, and it was actually uploaded during Halloween. So it is one actually of my favorite designs of a cryptid. So please check it out, guys. It's a really cool video. It has a ton of articulation as well. So that is the werewolf by Extinct Bricks. Another one would be also included in the carnivora family would be this one. This is the short-faced bear. So, oops, sorry about that. So the short-faced bear is actually one of my older customs as well, and it could be something that I can probably revise in the near future. It's as big actually as the American lion, but this could be a bit much larger than what it is now. But hey, this was done several years ago, and I still really like the way it looks. So anyways, for those of you guys who would want to see how I make it, please check out my video on the short-faced bear. Okay. Lastly would be although this is not a carnivora family, this is also deemed to be a omnivore, but more of a carnivore because of its really large fangs to it. So this is the Andrewsarchus, and to be honest, this is much larger than our American lion, and rightfully so. It's actually a really large creature, and it's quite scary, to be honest, if you get the chance to come across this in real life. It has a really large head with steak knife for teeth. So that's it for our Andrewsarchus. I would really love to do a remake on this one as well, probably in the near future, but for now I'm really good looking at it at the moment with this actual design. But yeah, so let me know, guys, in the comments below if you'd like for me to see to at least do a remake on the Andrewsarchus, or another or probably another creature that you haven't seen here on the channel as well. Alright, so that's it for the size comparisons. Let's now move on to Extinct Bricks PC Roll, and we have here all of the creatures that I've shown you here so far on this particular video. And if you do have other suggestions of other creatures that you'd like to see here, then please do comment them down below. I do read them up, and if I feel that this is something that we can include in the channel, then I will definitely consider. Also, our friend here, Cretaceous Bricks, would like to remind you guys that all that you see here is actually available in our Extinct Bricks playlist. But I'll also be placing individual links of all of the customs that I have here, so that you won't have to go through a lot of videos that I've already uploaded. But of course, if you feel like you want to take the journey with me through my customs, and definitely I would appreciate it and be thankful for it. Thank you guys for all the support. Alright, so let's have our Extinct Bricks PC roll call. Let's start from this side. This is our Extinct Bricks custom Smilodon or saber-toothed cat. This is our Extinct Bricks short-faced bear. This is our Extinct Bricks version of the Androsaurus. Our Extinct Bricks version of a werewolf. Our Extinct Bricks version of the Jurassic World game, Amphibian, and of course, EB Toy Universe version of the Jurassic World game, Smilodon level 40. And of course, to start the show here, this is our Extinct Bricks version of the Panthera atrox or the American lion. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, please give it a like, share with your friends, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching and all your support. 2024 is almost ending, but we still have a lot of surprises for you, so stay tuned on the channel. Thank you so much, and bye for now. Also, please do not forget to support our other channels, Ibiso Universe, The Adventures of Moira and Usher, and Tito Mike's Kitchen. Please watch their videos and support their channel by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar! Thanks everyone, and bye! Roar! That was a really bad roar.